2, 3, 4. Over your top.
Okay.
Okay, so our weigh-in goal right now for the week, we were at 256.2 last Friday. Our goal today is 253.7, which is 2.5 pounds. This keeps us on track for 100 pounds at 40 weeks. I want to take a minute and explain some of Joanna's vital numbers that we follow. When Joanna initially did some of the key numbers, it was back on January 3rd, I believe. We did them again February 14th, last Friday, and I was amazed at some of the progress. I'll talk first about body fat percentage. When we initially started, Joanna's body fat percentage was 43.3%. As of last Friday, it's 37%, so it's dropped 6.3% in about 6 weeks, which is amazing. From a scale standpoint, Joanna's dropped about 14 pounds, but if you look at fat weight versus lean weight, and listen guys, if you please pay attention to this, this is what's important. This is more important than just a scale number. Her fat weight has dropped from 115 to 93.5. 21.5 pounds of fat are out of her body. Her lean weight has gone up from 151 to 159, so roughly 8 pounds of muscle growth has been increased in her body. So the composition of her fat weight and lean weight has shifted dramatically in a very short time frame. So I am beyond thrilled with this. If you ask anybody that does any type of personal training or nutrition counseling or anything of that nature, a drop of 6.3% in 6 weeks is very, very fast, but in a healthy way, because we're talking about fat loss here. I want to send a message to the folks out there who have roughly 80 or more pounds to lose. Every day I see folks come in and they have a very similar mentality. Again, I'm talking about the folks with 80 or more pounds to lose. What they typically do is they go get on a piece of cardio equipment and they work as hard as they can. They watch the calorie count as it's burned, and when they get up there at a decent number and they feel winded, they quit. They rarely step foot into strength training. Strength training is, for a number of years in this industry, was completely ignored. In the late 80s, it was finally proven that females benefit from strength training for a number of reasons I won't go into, but long story short, if you think about your metabolism, if you grow lean muscle in your body, which is done by strength training and proper protein and that kind of thing, but if you do strength training, you grow that lean muscle in your body, you're going to burn more calories while you're sitting, while you're sleeping, while you're driving in your car. Metabolically, you're going to burn more calories, and you don't have to work quite as hard to maintain weight when you finally do get to your goal weight. So the maintenance level becomes so much easier, and it doesn't become all about the food. Basically, long story short, you lose weight by a combination of cardiovascular work and strength training. You can maintain it, and the nutrition piece. You can maintain it by just the exercise piece, as long as you use wisdom with your diet. So you don't have to eat peanuts your whole life, is what I'm trying to say. You don't have to eat on a very strict caloric diet once you get to maintenance, as long as you use wisdom and you use moderation compensation. So if you know you're going to have a meal where you eat a little bit off, then you make up with it with the exercise piece. Again, I'm talking about once you're at maintenance. So you don't have to be scale obsessed your whole life. Joanna, it's Austin. I made a video this morning with Pam explaining to you how proud I was of you, basing that on the last few weeks and really the good role that I felt like you had been on, and that some of the challenges you'd overcome, and just seeing you really happy on Friday. And I am extremely proud of that. I don't want to discount that. But after the day we've had today and some of the messages I've gotten from you, I wanted to redo the video. For more than anything, to be honest with the public. You sent me some messages today, and I tried to reach back out to you, and basically I feel like when something negative happens to you, you are very quick to focus on that negative. That's something that I want to have a hand or be a catalyst in helping you change that mentality, because negative stuff happens to all of us. If we make that little negative thing a mountain, it will dominate all the good in our life. I don't want that to happen. You are on such a good path, and you've come so far, and so many people see it. I need you to see it. It doesn't matter what we think. I need you to see how hard you're working and that it is paying off. I think in many areas of your life. We're not at the end. We're not at the final destination, and quite frankly, we never will be. It's something we have to continue to work on. But I just want to ask you one favor. When something negative happens, I want you to stop just for a second and think, how do I distract myself from focus on this negative? If it's something you got to face, you got to face it. But some of these things you're sending me messages about, you're really creating mountains when you shouldn't. So I just felt the need to tell you that today. Thanks, Joanna.